Hello and welcome to another The Last of Us 2 so far episode. It's episode 3, but we're going to be a 3-part episode. I'm going to be talking about, I'm going to cover different things. I'm going to cover tips and tricks to discovering new items that are going to be really helpful for you in your quest. Basically, I'm going to do your usual tips and tricks. I'm just going to go through different things that you're going to appreciate. It's going to be all in episode 1, or part 1 of this episode, sorry. So in part 1, I'm going to do more tips and tricks. In part 2, I'm going to discover new foes. And in part 3, I'm going to show you how to safely navigate certain parts of the hospital. It's not really a spoiler, it's just I'm not going to spoil too many things, but I'm just going to kind of break it down in as many parts as possible because again, it was quite a long video. But yeah, anyway, you're on course. You left Dina back in the cinema or the auditorium with fit, or you want to call it, and now you're making your way to the hospital in typical The Last of Us fashion. If you're new to this game, if you're new to these type of games, you're just gonna take some adjusting. You're gonna think, oh my gosh, even more and more kind of like navigating, but it's part and parcel of the story. You're not really fit. You've got to explore the world. You've got to explore different landscapes. In this part here, you're seeing 2 different buildings. The left is the restaurant, and to right is some sort of kind of like office building, if you want to call it that. Either way, don't go to the left building first, because in the left building you've got some clickers and some runners. Clickers and runners are always the worst combos. Basically, any sort of combo when it comes to NPCs are a bad combo. You always want one type of NPC, never ever a combo, because the combos always kind of like are just long to navigate. So then you want to go to the building on the right and do a bit of scavenging. Scavenging is a really important part of this game because unique, especially if you're playing on the harder levels when resources are a bit scarce or resources are a bit scarce, you kind of have to scavenge. Now, you're going to go up to the top of this building. You can take the ladder up to the top. You have to take the ladder to the top, sorry. Once you get there, you can either jump off the edge or go to the right, climb the ledge onto the next lift and go through. I think I got to the point when I dropped, I had to get back. I was playing at 2 in the morning and I kept dropping off, and then I realised, oh my god, it's going to come to the right. But yeah, anyway, you're going to find a rope. This is the rope you're going to find, and you got to try and get it through a metal pole, basically a hanging metal pole. And it is a bit fiddly, a bit tricky, but it's not too hard, and this video is going to show you because it's quite important. The thing is, sometimes you'll see these things and think, you know what, I don't need to go there. I need to go to the enemy scope and try and tackle the foes. You can do that, but you're going to miss out on a lot of things. Oh my gosh, my do-rag is crooked, but it doesn't matter, we keep going. So you got to try and get the rope through this hoop. Again, you're going to want to smash the glass panel over the pole first, and then throw the rope through. And once you get down, you're gonna want to like swing, climb the rope, and then swing to get through. These are like the mechanics that you're picking up. You picked up earlier in the game, kind of like you. So what Naughty Dog did that I really like, impressed me, is that they didn't make you learn new kind of like things for nothing. This is very much like Uncharted. You learn new things that you're gonna need later on in the game, like for like some things that are important, some things that aren't. Either way, you're gonna use them again, so it's not a one-off. But again, looting is always like when you're scavenging, not looting. It's not looting, it's scavenging.
Yeah, more trading cards.
Scavenging is always pick up items which you may or may not use, but it's good to scavenge because it gets you in good habits.
He's not very good.
Now, I'm not saying that every building that you go through, every building that you kind of scavenge and whatnot is going to give you amazing loot. But you're going to see why later on in this episode, why it's important to just check as many buildings as you possibly can. Like, it may be longer, but the beauty of this game is it's so enjoyable that you don't even care. So you don't even care if you waste time scavenging. And I don't think it's wasting time, it's just part and parcel of the game. Maybe you're in a post-apocalyptic world. Bang!
Oh,
I said
bullet.
it first time.
Yes, man.
You're in a post-apocalyptic world. So
all bloody
you
worth
kind
it.
of need to just like make sure you scour the surroundings, because it's not a fast-paced game. You get some instances where you can get chased or whatnot. It's a very Last of Us 2 is a very strategic game. It's a very strategic game because you have to understand your surroundings. And I'm going to show you in a second why you need to understand your surroundings, because like when you are facing multiple PLCs of different types, it's important to know how to approach them. And one thing I love about this game is don't be afraid to die. But again, this is the restaurant, and really truly, you just need to get the clickers and the runners out.
In that position, I just have to smash it.
In that position, I just have to smash it.
I don't like facing clickers and runners at the same time, so I just kind of went and found higher ground. I shot the clickers down, and I dealt with the runners a lot easier to kill. The clickers you can't because of the clickers you can't combat the clickers, sorry, you can combat the runners. So I like to take the clickers out first, and then go and take care of the runners because it's just a lot easier for me, to be honest. But anyway, you're gonna eventually kind of like do whatever you got to do. You're gonna go into the restaurant, you're gonna find whatever's inside there. Again, I'm not saying that you're always gonna find treasure in there, but it's always good to kind of like scavenge the buildings. You're gonna hear me repeat that a lot in this section here, but again, this is a very short section. This is actually just showing you what to uncover. If you watch this video and you feel that, you know what, I don't need to kind of like scavenge the buildings because what's in it isn't really important to me, then that's fine. I'm just showing you. I'm kind of like, this is kind of like if you're using these videos as a guide for like completing the game, then I'm kind of either saving you time or I'm giving you the opportunity to kind of like do new kind of like discover some shit you probably would have missed if you didn't have them. But yeah, this building here, very important building. This is, I would say, some buildings are more important than others, but it's good to scavenge everything. Whatever you do, don't take the route downstairs. Don't go downward. There's a route downstairs and a route upwards. So there's a route you can climb through the window, go down through the basement, climb upstairs. So there's a truck just outside the building. After you scavenge the truck, you use that truck to climb to get higher ground, which got higher ground going to the building. And there's once you get to it, you're going to do it again, a bit more scavenging, and you're going to find, and the letters are always important. You're going to find some letters, and the letters always tell you, always give you the information. Again, it's not rocket science really, but again, this isn't the most user-friendly game because again, you're limited resources. It's not like you're playing Call of Duty where you've got like ammo, some ridiculous gun, backpack one. This is different. And again, so back to this. Code is going to appear right down here, hopefully, or to the right. The code is going to appear to the right. If you look to either the right or the left, basically where I'm pointing. If you look where I'm pointing right now, that's where the code's going to be. So yeah, so you got, I guess, a wedding anniversary of whoever wrote the letter, the couple that wrote the letter, and you get access to the safe. And then once you open the safe, you're going to find a really magical long gun holder. I know this probably won't excite many people, but it's really good, especially when you're on combat. And you're going to see in my next video after this part 2 to this, maybe probably part 3. You're going to see in part 3 why the holster is really important in this game because it allows you to switch weapons a lot faster. If you're in combat, you're going to go from your crossbow to your shotgun. You see all your tap back within your backpack. The moment this game is, the realism is there. The realism is there. You kind of like, if you have a third weapon, you have to go to your backpack for it.
Yeah, cuz, hey, this is going into the stream, dog. Why they put there's something behind this door?
A few moments later.
So
oh my
when
God.
I opened the store again, awareness, I said this is nothing dodgy. Like I'm going to get killed, and a few minutes later,
What
bang,
the hell?
do you know what I mean? Bang, like just pops out of nowhere. So like it's interesting how it's interesting to see how everyone else kind of approaches the game, whether you're aware of what's going on. Things like the music change and all that. You got to, and this isn't important. Play this game with the audio coming out of your headphones because there's a lot of cues. There's a lot of cues that show you what's coming up next, like music changing, or like the footsteps, or just the ambience, kind of like just kind of like just becoming a bit more thicker and whatnot. So again, just be aware of your surroundings. This is the reason why I said don't go through the basement, because you would have like those ops a lot earlier if you had gone through the basement. If you go through the window, you butt them when you come off the crafting table. But it just goes to show you that there's a lot of different ways to play this game, and I think that's the beauty of The Last of Us 2. Like, people have issues with the storyline, but they've overlooked the other aspects. There's various ways of playing this game. There's various ways of attacking obstacles, opponents, and everyone's going to do something very different. Just because I've played this game this way, doesn't mean that you have to do it as well. You could even go and do a lot of trial and error. And I've said before that it doesn't hurt to die in this game because of the way the game saves the autosave system is. It kind of like has a lot of sub-save sections as well as an overall encounter section. You can restart the whole encounter, or you can restart a checkpoint. And I think that's a very, very good option to have because, again, it shows you, it gives you a chance to just decide how you want to restart things. But anyway, I've rambled enough. This is the end of part 1. This one's going to be labeled tips and tricks. I hope you kind of enjoyed this one, and hopefully you have views of taking in some of the things I've said. So I really, really thank you for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed it. Look out for part 2. Thanks.